Gents, I just want to pause the episode for a moment to let you know about the Strong Men of Value Academy. You will have heard me refer to it a number of times, and I want to bring more attention to it. So this isn't just a program, it's a life-changing environment and community of men who are focused on personal and professional growth. We're looking at areas of relationships, wealth, and health, things to help you thrive and maximize your life. Imagine having bi-monthly one-on-one coaching sessions with myself, weekly group coaching calls, and an incredible brotherhood of high achievers by your side. Now we're diving into resilience, leadership, and holistic growth to not just succeed in your career, but to thrive in your health and your relationships. Your journey to greatness, it starts here. So join the movement and you can apply for the Strong Men of Value Academy. You can head to themanthatcanproject.com to find out more. Do you want to do the announcement?
I'll let you do the announcement. I'll do the drum roll.
Well, we have just released the starter plan for the Strong Men of Value Academy. The Man That Can Project podcast, a podcast empowering career-driven men to live more fulfilling lives. We are here to challenge your beliefs, redefine success, and talk about the important stuff in a relatable way. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. My name's Lachlan Stuart. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Man That Can Project podcast and our monthly recap of what's going on in my life, Lachlan Stuart, and
what's going on in my life, Bradley Matthews.
And most importantly, what's going on in our Strong Men of Value Academy. We have some very exciting things to kick off the new year. Well, firstly, actually, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
I've probably said it on other episodes, but we haven't officially said it together.
Yeah. How long can we do Happy New Year?
Before it's like, well, when we were hiking Girraween, and as we walked past everyone, I was like, Happy New Year. And one of the boys is like, it's like the 4th or the 5th right now.
Yeah.
That's kind of wearing off. And I was like, well, if I haven't seen you, I can wish you whatever I want.
Still do it. I reckon till Australia Day would be acceptable.
So 26th.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a long time.
My rule.
Well, I'm probably going to stop it now that we've done it on the podcast because I'm like, I would just assume everyone that I walk past has listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
Is that not a good thing, you know?
That is a good thing.
Mate, you're looking quite staunch. I actually should have worn a singlet because I just did a workout too. Can you tell?
Mate, you look pretty flipping dench.
Well,
let's
go there. I'm glad we went there.
Tell us about it.
Let's tell you about it. So we've just kicked off, or I have just kicked off our Complete Athlete program, which we'll talk more about in a moment. But this week's testing week.
Big.
Daunting, but exciting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did my InBody. So InBody is a body scan. And I thought, I'd be coming in a little bit heavy because I do feel a wee bit heavy. And I've been running for the last 5 months. So I assumed my muscle would have gone down, but get this, weight's gone up. So I was 81.5 or something around that. Now 84.6. So I've gone up a few kegs, right? Not so happy about that. The next point, my muscle mass was at 41 kilos of my body weight, sorry. Now it's at 45.6. So I haven't been that thick and muscly since like 2018.
Well, that's when you was full-time CrossFit.
Yeah, I was full-time CrossFitter, and I'm running here, and I'm like, what?
I've got it here, actually.
Read it out. Read those stats out.
All right, so 45 kg of muscle mass.
That's wild.
Yeah. I can't actually read that date.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Eyes.
I don't know why I can't. I've got my glasses on.
Yeah. Okay, so the last recorded one was from the 11th of the 8th. So what's that? That's not October. That's August, somewhere around there. July, August, yeah. Last year. Okay. And I was 81.2 kilos in weight, 42.5 kilos in muscle mass, 9.3% body fat. As of the 9th, aka Monday, yesterday, I was 84.5 kilos, so I'm up 3.3 kilos. I was 45 kilos of muscle, so I'm up 2.5 kilos of muscle, and I'm down to 8.2% body fat, so I'm down 1.1% of body fat.
But what's mad is that you've been mainly doing running.
Yeah, literally.
Not even doing
strength training.
The strength. Well, you've still been doing it, but not as much.
I've been doing 1 to 2 sessions a week, but even then, like some sessions have been like chit chat sauna.
Yeah.
Which when I stood on, I was blown away. I was like, okay, well, there's the secret sauce. Here we go.
I keep telling Lockie guys that he should do just a 12-week bodybuilding plan. He's like, no, don't want to do it. He's well against it. But I feel, mate, you're one of these people that would just pack on size, and it'll be.
But
I'll do your program for it.
At what cost, mate? I don't want to be a bodybuilder.
I know. I just want to see, like, just for me.
Yeah. Here's just a few photos for you. How about we just Photoshop me? There's plenty of apps that do that this day and age.
True.
Bloody hell. But yeah, pretty cool thing. So one of the things we're encouraging members of the Academy to do this year is to get a body scan, because obviously a great way to track health to a degree is scales, right? Checking whether you're gaining weight or losing weight. But it doesn't tell the full story, right? It might tell you your BMI, but we want to look at like skeletal muscle mass and the correlation between body fat mass, etc. So, for example, you could be losing body fat as I was, but gaining muscle, and therefore my weight's gone up. So had I not seen that, I might just go, oh, Christmas break wasn't too kind to me, because I know I drank a bit, I ate a bit, so I would just assume I've put on bad weight.
Yeah.
But, ultimately I don't want to put on weight because it's a bit more to carry around while I'm running, but I still consider having more muscle a great thing.
It shows your visceral fat as well.
Yeah.
Which
what was my visceral fat? I don't even remember that.
I remember last time you did it was like one, which is like ultra low. For those that don't know, visceral fat, it's fat, internal fat.
It's like dick skin lean.
So you're 2.
Oh my God.
You're fine.
I've got
between 1 and 9 is considered
healthy,
like normal. Yeah. But this is like, do you know how you got those people that are really ripped? You've heard the term skinny fat.
Yeah.
They can be like shredded and stuff, and they get away with eating shit. Obviously, genetics can play a big role in that as well, but they don't actually know what's going on inside. You're probably doing some damage. You know what I mean?
That's the visceral, right?
That's the visceral fat. Yeah. So, get on the InBody, guys. It's a good. I think it's a good tool, even if it's not exact.
Yeah, or a
starting point,
or a DEXA scan, and use it. Yeah. Once again, don't obsess over it. Use it as like a tool to guide you. Right? If it's not within the ranges. Hear the hammering again. Every time we do a podcast together, there's a bit of hammering or drilling in this building. It's like there's a workshop upstairs. It's bloody ridiculous. So yeah, definitely a great thing, and something we're encouraging a lot of our members to do this year. How was your break? Quickly, let's fly through how your break was.
Mate, this was the first New Year where I didn't stay up and see the New Year's in. I did have a bit of FOMO.
You're officially old.
I know. I did think that, and I was like, no, I'm just getting smarter.
So older.
Nah, I'm not. No, to be fair, I do love a party. I do love celebration. I love that celebration time. But this was the year. This was just the first year where I didn't do it. And me and my missus was like, right, let's get up early. Go head to Byron Bay early in the morning. Do a nice walk to the lighthouse. And we did. We got up early, spent the day down Byron Bay. It was flipping beautiful. But I had FOMO the night before because we actually went Mooloolaba, which is up the coast.
Did you went both ends of the coast?
Yeah,
then?
so we went both. So the day before we did a hike, and then the day after we did a hike as well. So New Year's Eve hike, and then we got Machu Picchu in March. So that's our thing we're doing in March. So we're going Peru, doing the Inca Trail for 4 days. So we're obviously doing a bit more hiking than usual, wearing in the shoes and all that. Anyway, another story. But yeah, so on the New Year's Eve, I seen everyone going out as we were leaving Mooloolaba, all getting dressed up and stuff, and I was like, oh, I feel like I should be going out, babe. What about those drink packages that you was telling me about the other day, like $200 that you get your drinks and you can watch the fight? I was like, no, Brad, like you don't need to go.
We're going to Byron.
We're going to Byron tomorrow, but I'm glad I didn't go out. I'm not saying I'm never going to celebrate it and have a few drinks.
You just feel good the next day.
It was just really nice. It was nice to do that. It was nice to do something different and make the most of those days.
We were at Kingscliff. Myself, George, Amy, Emma, Liam, and George made this bloody what's it called? With tequila. It's a cocktail with tequila. Oh my,
margarita.
I don't know. I was going mojito in my head.
Margarita,
but he put a whole bottle in. Mate, we were literally on beers all day, and then once we finished this margarita, everyone was steaming.
Good old George,
glowing. I was like, Amy, are you a little bit tiddly? And she's like, yeah. I was like, I can see it. Like, all of you are just like glowing. And then George was like, I'll make another one. I was like, I'm not touching it. If I have another one, I'm wiped out. So we sat there till about 9:30. And then I was like, I'm off to bed. And everyone's like, what? I was like, yeah, not bringing in the new year.
Didn't you have some problems as well checking in?
Oh, mate, so we hired a penthouse down at Kingscliff. We were so excited for it because we're like, all right, well, 2 nights here. It has a jacuzzi, 3-story, all this sort of stuff. It was epic. we get there and they double booked it, and because we were at the pub, so this is where we messed up. We're like, oh, the place is ours. We'll have a few more beers at the pub and then we'll walk over and check in. But because we were drinking at the pub, the other people that they double booked it with got in earlier. So then we had to find another place. Emma, was going to drive down to Byron. That I was like, look, if we're driving, I'm going home.
Yeah, okay.
So let's find a place here. It was the last place available. And anyway, it ended up being pretty good. George had to sleep on the couch and he deserved it for the margaritas. So that's fine.
Oh, good old Brits, hey?
Oh, mate, the bloody Brits. But let's do it. Do you want to do the announcement?
I'll let you do the announcement. I'll do the drum roll.
Well, we have just released the starter plan for the Strongmen of Value Academy. Woo! I was like, you're doing the drum roll. You should have been doing the yeah. Anyway, so we have been fortunate. I think we spoke about this on the episode with Luke and Liam, but to get some guidance from someone who's in a position that we want to be in from a business standpoint. And he gave us some feedback and also some feedback from some members around how we can make our service and continue to make the Man That Can project better and improve our mission, which is obviously to help more men create direction for their life by building mental and physical fitness. And the way it was set up with the application process, the price point, and obviously you and I being quite hands-on in it, it's capped to a degree of how much value we can give and how many people we can have in the academy, which is awesome, right? Because what essentially we've done is we've created a community of blokes that literally you want to spend all the time in the world around because they're killing it in so many different areas of their life, and you can learn from them, and it's reciprocal, right? It's beautiful. And we're all getting shredded together. But then there's another cohort of people which was brought to our attention, the people that maybe don't want to be a part of a community. They've got all their stuff sorted, but they do want to grow mentally and they do want to grow physically. And they want to do what we do because they've seen the results that come from it, but they don't feel they need that community element, or equally as such, there are some people who don't feel they're quite ready to get involved in the community yet. So we wanted to, I guess, provide something for those people. Is there anything you'd add to that?
It's to help more people, isn't it, as well? Like, how can we, our whole purpose, our whole vision of this is be one of the biggest men's mental and physical fitness community in the world. I mean, if we're capping it, then we're not going to get there either. So opening this up to more lads, we want to help more men, and I feel that this is going to be the right route for us.
Look, it was tough because, and the best thing about Matt, the guy who's given us a bit of guidance at the moment, was because it has been so hands-on, that's sort of the way I've always envisioned it. And he's like, look, whatever you guys decide to do is completely right because it's got to feel okay for you guys. But when he put it in the perspective of the fact that some people don't need it but can still benefit from the tools and the resources that you have, it's a no-brainer, right, to be able to help those people. And so we sort of put our heads together for a couple of days to think about whether we felt it was in line with where we wanted to go and the service that we want to deliver and all of that. And then eventually, like, come Sunday, we're both like, yep, it's on.
It's on, yeah.
It's on.
Should we go through what people 100%. Get then?
Yeah. Well, let's, go. You go.
What do people get? So with the starter plan, this is more for those people that are like self-motivated, goal-driven.
And I think the others are self-motivated as well, for sure. But you just want a more hands-on experience. Yeah,
and you feel that you can just go through this at your own. You want your own pace and so on. So this is perfect for those people. Now they get access to the Complete Athlete program. So the program that you're following at the moment. Most of them, all of the men now are on the Complete Athlete program, and this is obviously focused on building your strength, building your fitness, making you just an all-round flipping beast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and it's got the, we implement progressive overload, all the techniques that you need in order to get strong and fit over a period of time. So every 4 weeks, you'll get like a new block of like training. Actually, it changes every couple of weeks now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the workouts, the fitness workouts to obviously keep you motivated and enjoying the experience. So yeah, you get access to the complete athlete program where you're joining a lot of lads who are also following that program. You've also got the monthly group coaching call recording. So that's a massive benefit. So you've got the fitness approach there. This is the mindset approach now. So
because that's one thing we didn't want to compromise, right? Like people can buy, fitness programs. They're all over the internet. Yeah. And we didn't want to just put out a fitness program because that's not what the Man That Can project is. We're helping men create direction for their life through building physical and mental fitness.
Well, there's so many programs out there. Yeah. If you want that.
Yeah. It's just aligning with what our mission is, right? And so by having that monthly coaching workshop emailed out to you, it gives you an inside scoop of what it's like for the people who are in the platinum level of the academy, where each month we'll give you a modality. And for example, next month is how you can understand, manage, and overcome negative beliefs. Negative beliefs are one of those things that, hold many of us back. It might be, I'm not good enough. I could never earn that much money. I can't lift that much weight, whatever it may be, or however that shows up in your life. But we're going to take you through a process. So it'll be a recorded video. We will give you a worksheet because, you can listen to all of the things much like you're listening now. But if you don't act upon it, you're not going to change anything. So it's really important for us that you act upon it. And that's where the worksheet, and then obviously implementing that into your life so that you can become a better version of yourself and create more outcomes for your life. And then finally, was there anything we missed?
Well, we're pulling the experts in as well on the group coaching recordings.
Aren't we? What?
So obviously you've got us on there.
Yeah, the gurus.
Yes, but we're going to be pulling in people in who are high up in the fields.
Yeah, you guys listen to the podcast. We get some banging guests. They're going to just be doing more, instead of just sharing their story and talking about certain things, they're going to give some proper coaching.
Actionable steps.
Which is very important. People pay literally thousands of dollars for that stuff.
Yeah. 12-week game plan.
Game plan, big boy.
So you get access to the core 12-week game plan. I'll show mine here. We've got this in front of me.
The famous 12-week game plan, not just any game plan.
Yes, this is the famous. Very good. This is my first 12-week game plan. I started this yesterday, actually. I'm already noticing, just from this morning getting up, I don't usually go on my phone as soon as I get out of bed, but after I've brushed my teeth, had some breakfast and read a little bit, I'll flick on my phone.
Yep.
But this actually, I didn't have time to go on my phone, which was great. I didn't pick up my phone once this morning. I'd press it to make sure no one's had cancellations or anything.
Yes.
But diving into this and just reading and thinking about my intentions for the day, my tasks, what I want to get done, thinking about yesterday and what I did well, and obviously notes to myself and how I want to be in this day, in this present day. So it was just really good, self-reflection. I've not had this is obviously a structured approach to it as well. It's not just a blank piece of paper. There is, I don't know if you guys can see there, or you probably will be there, but it's actually quite self-explanatory. I could just
just follow it.
You just follow it and off you go, which makes it simple and
it's
to the point.
It's been off my own experience from using many journals, but also then feedback from our community. Our community has really helped us build this.
Yeah.
And one of the cool new features is the monthly planner, because what we want to help hold people accountable to is doing what they say they want to do. And obviously we have, people are setting their goals for the 12 weeks and we're building the plan to do that. But other important things can often be missed, right? And when we do our lifestyle report card, which we were talking about a moment ago, Brad, where we score our mental health, physical health, partner and love, our family and friends, our work, our finances, lifestyle and sleep, and you get a score out of 80. Generally, we want to make sure that you're improving, your lowest 1 to 2 by 1 point each month, even if it's not in line with your goal. Because you don't want to achieve, for example, all the financial success or all the main goal success, but be scoring 1 in every other area of your life, because they all lean on each other. It's all extremely important. So, for example, the goal might be to earn $1 million, but other things that are important to you that you feel you may neglect, and I'll put my hand up. For example, one thing that I neglect all the time is spending time with friends, because I just get so pigeonholed into what I'm working on, training, time with my wife and work, that I can have 3 months and I'll be like, shit, I haven't spent much time with the boys.
Yeah.
So in the monthly planner section, I go, that's something that could be a challenge this month. let me go in and schedule some time with the boys and put it in the planner, because when we jump on the call, I'll go, lads, my monthly planner is, these are the key points that I want to get done this month. And then when we check in next month, it's like, Lockie, did you do that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Why? Why not? It's that simple. So it's another greater accountability tool, and it's helping you with that forward thinking, but also a balanced approach in what you want to grow in, which is epic. So yeah, I'm proud of that. I think it's gnarly. I love the game plan.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's great.
Yeah, even those who are on the starter plan get access to that. And obviously, if you're in Australia, we get these printed out at Officeworks, and then you just walk around with this bad boy. I keep it next to the coffee machine so I don't forget to do it.
The A5 print was a good idea, actually.
Yeah, it's quite nice. A5's the goer. But there we go. You get that program from the physical standpoint. So you'll be training the same as me. You may be, depending on when you started, I'll probably be a bit further ahead in regards to the down the line with the program. You get your game plan. So this helps you build self-awareness, which is a key thing to creating more from what you want from your life. You work out what's going well, what's not, where your time's going, all of that sort of stuff. Absolute game changer. You get the coaching module. Fucking absolutely game changing.
Yeah.
And use the Facebook group. There's a free Facebook group. I'm sure a lot of you are already part of it. But use that to share what's going well, share your training, all of that sort of stuff. And, there you go.
We're in there as well.
How much is it?
Mate, it is
What's
the
the
price
investment?
of 2 coffees and a little bit.
Is
$12.50 a week.
what? I feel so lame trying to do a sales pitch. So
Yeah, it's not a sales pitch. It's just like that is
it.
We've made it so it's accessible. It should be accessible for anyone. This could change your life.
We'll make sure, because one thing that's I'm not comfortable with is, if it's not producing results, then we're going to do whatever we need to do to make it deliver results. I guess, without sharing too much about, you can read it on the website. Head over to themanthatcanproject.com and check out the memberships. You can see the differences, I guess, in the value stack between the starter plan and also the platinum plan. But if you're someone who just isn't quite ready to be part of a community, doesn't want the courses, or just feels like you could go, that's going to be a perfect one for you, right? To get going. But if you feel like me personally, where you want to be around like-minded people, you want to have access to courses and brilliant people and weekly calls, accountability, and all that sort of stuff, then you would be the kind of person I'd probably recommend do the platinum plan.
Premium plan.
Is it premium or platinum?
Premium, mate.
Sorry, guys. I've been misleading.
Whoops. There's been a lot of chopping and changing.
Anyway, so there we are. That's really exciting.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us.
Mate. And you put in the work yesterday as well.
It was a hustle mode yesterday, wasn't it?
You was on
awesome.
full-on hustle mode.
But anyway, we got it done. So, yeah, that is a big update for us. And I guess for you, a big goal, the Open's coming up.
Yeah, the Open is in 6 weeks,
I
think. Yeah, 6 weeks. So that is my training goal at the moment. I am ready for it. I've just got 2 movements, like the pistol squats, GHDs, where I'm not confident as other movements. So like yesterday, I was in there just trying to, how can I get my body to do these pistols?
Yep.
So getting on figuring out in my body where am I feeling it most. Hips were not enabling me to get into movement, so getting on the trigger ball and kept practicing. Wore a belt on pistols, probably looked like an idiot doing that, but
you would have.
That helped as well. So just trying different things out in order to help me get these pistol squats. GHDs, I just find I gas up after 10 reps. I do 10 GHDs and I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And toaster bar, I can keep going. So I just don't understand, I feel like my core is strong. It's just that movement. Like I just blow up.
Do you lock the knees out? Are you using the knee flex?
Yeah, I use the knee flexion. Yeah, I've tried different backs and forward with the adjusting the feet, everything. I don't know what's going on there. So whether that's because at the moment I am doing progressive overload, but just training GHDs once a week. So maybe what I need to do is train those
They won't put GHDs in the Open though.
Quarterfinals.
Oh, okay.
I want to get past the Open, get into the quarters.
Okay.
And then you've got to come top 30% in the quarters to make... Well, actually, I don't actually understand that bit. Anyway, my goal is to come top 500 in Australia, so...
Well, you got to beat me with my top one was...
You came top 2... I think you came top 200.
No, I was top 150.
Yeah, there you go.
So you got to beat that.
Yeah.
And then you can officially be called the king.
the king of CrossFit.
Yeah. I'm actually signing up for an ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60K down at the Great Ocean
Oh,
Road.
yeah, maybe you mentioning that yesterday. That'd be cool, mate.
Oh, mate, 100%. I've been doing a lot of running, and I was like, never run a marathon, mind you.
Yeah.
But I've been running.
Just going straight
I've been
in.
running halves. It's funny because I said to Amy, right? Because I was like, we're in the process of potentially moving, but I'm also like, well, our visas haven't come through, so I'm just going to book something because I need something.
Yeah.
You know, I need to scratch that itch. Literally, my next story on Instagram was the advertising for the Great Ocean Road Run Festival, and I was clicked on it, and then there's like a half marathon, a 44, and a 60, and I was like,
Makes sense.
60 would be cool. Imagine running along the Great Ocean Road. If you're in the Hurt Locker, you just look out and go, nice view, keep going.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah.
It would motivate you to keep going, like that scenery changing. That would be cool.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, I might have to book some tickets to come down on a holiday.
Yeah, we didn't actually quickly share. We just released or launched the courses platform in our platinum. Was it premium or platinum?
Premium plan. Yeah.
Premium plan for the academy. Now, this is exciting because at the moment we've got 8 courses in there, and I guess our courses are broken down into mental fitness and physical health courses, because one of the most important things is, once again, is self-education. You need to be learning about these things if you really want to have control over it. So you've put things around the basics of liftings. There's some videos in there. There's some worksheets. Got stuff around nutrition for weight loss, nutrition for muscle gain, restoration, sleep. We've got the breakthrough experience, which used to be $600 by itself. It's now in there. It's 36 hours worth of content, worksheets, etc. It's amazing. Then we've got a whole heap of other stuff in there. So we're going to keep adding to that, and we're going to get experts once again to add to that, because I think having a resource library where you can work through it at your own pace to learn things that are going to help you with where you're currently at, and then also talk about it in a community of like-minded men is so exciting. So I'm very proud of that as well. But anything else to add?
Not really, mate. Let's crack on.
Let's get into it. Well, gents, we look forward to seeing more of you join our academy, whether it is on the starter plan or the premium plan. There is definitely a plan there that's going to help you achieve the goals that you want and help you become the man that you want to become. Going to sign off with do something today to be better for tomorrow, and that could mean you just simply leave us a review, a 5-star rating, or share this with someone on social media.
See you later, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Man That Can Project podcast. My name is Lachlan Stuart, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did, please take a moment to rate and review the Man That Can Project on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our newest episodes. We'll see you again next time. Thank you for listening to the Man That Can Project podcast. My name is Lachlan Stuart, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did, please take a moment to rate and review the Man That Can Project on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our newest episodes. We'll see you again next time.